is Chuck Woods for HotDevelopers.net, and this is 3ds Max. Parliament is in the background, and that's the way I want it. I'm one-handed. I only have one hand. I'm going to use this one guitar mic that I have to get a better audio, even for the people to hear me. Try to speak clearly, slow down, but I'm in a hurry. What I want to do is an exploding logo. Yeah, that's a box. I'm one-handed here. We'll do that, and we'll create our plane. Plane is the first thing I want here. And let's convert this plane into a editable poly. This will be my backdrop. I forgot to drop the segments, so I have to delete that because I have to lower the segments on this plane. Create a plane. Go here. It can be fairly large. I don't care. But we do want to drop these segments because I want to drop the segments. Drop the segments. Going the wrong way here. And then do the conversion. We'll convert it to an editable poly so we can move it around and stuff. Go into the segments, and we'll select this one in the rear. One-handed, y'all. I gotta try to get creative here with my plane. Hold on. Shift, hold shift, and create our backdrop. Yeah, we'll get out of here like that. Bring this around like that. Drop this. And I'll be doing this in Rayfire. Let's finish this out. That'll work. Pull out of there and add a modifier to it. That'll be thermal smooth. Let's do 2 iterations. Can we do 2? We can do 2. And we have to go top view. We're going to go wireframe here from top. And we need a box. Let me freeze this. Do a box. We need a box. Let me see if I can get this box in here, right? You know what? I had to unfreeze this. Unfreeze all. And I'm going to hide our plane here. Hide selection. We can concentrate on this. I'm going to center this up as best I can. And with that, we're going to explode this box using a variety of plugins that come with that you can purchase for Macs. We need the text. We need a spline. We need a text spline. Go wireframe here. And pow. Blow that in there. Hold on. I gotta type. Down so it fits within the confines of this box. The confines of this box. Did I say that? Position it a little bit better. Center it up. And with this box, we want to. Let me get in the side view here. Okay, and scale it up a little bit more. Let me try that. Up. Yeah, that'll work. And add an extrude modifier to it. That was my favorite song back in the 70s. Listen to the horns. Let's get it done. Let me get it done. I want to extrude this. Make it approximately about the same size as the width of the box here. Get back into that. Close enough. We render that, you won't see the words extruding. Our renderer is Vray. Let me set that up. That's the first thing. I love Vray. Everything looks realistic. Even if it looks cartoonish, it looks realistic. The algorithms in that intense. Gotta try to steal those. Yeah, I'm a thief, but I'm not a murderer and a thief. Okay. Anyway, we have our plane. We have our box. We need to duplicate our text. Clone that. Text 2 is a great name for it. And freeze that selection. We have text 1 in our box. With our box, we want to do something a little funky to it. We want a compound object on it. And that compound object will be Boolean. Just set one parameter down here in advanced options. Click that to make quadrilaterals. Right? And we can select our box. We can select our text. I'm sorry. Pick. Start picking. Pick your text. Now that piece of text is a part of the box right now. It carved out of the box, hotdevelopers.net, into the box, hotdevelopers.net. You'll see what I'm talking about. And our original, our text 2 is, we want to do something to that. Oh, I did it again. Control Z that. All right. Click out of that mode. I'm in that mode, and now I can do this. Unfreeze all with my text selected. Let's go to isolation mode again, because I'm using Vray, and I want to put something on here. I'm using Vray. I want to put a material on there. Chrome. Yeah. Standard material, click standard button, and Vray material would be my standards. Vray material. Our diffuse, we want to set that to black. Let me see that. Yeah. Black, we go black, and then 242 on the reflection. We go black here. Okay. On the reflection, 242. Across the red, green, and blue. Baby. And we'll hit OK. And we want to raise this to highlight that. We want to set this at 16 and the max depth at 10. And under our refraction, we just want to increase the depth, max depth to 10 also. And we'll apply that. It's black in here, but under the renderer, it's going to look great. Right? Move out of here. In isolation, that's what I want to do here. Bring everything back into play. Where's my plane? Unhide all. Okay. The plane looks funky. But we want a V-Ray light in here. I'm going to keep going with this. See what we get. See what we generate here. Across this section, I can bring that in there. Hit the move tool, bring it up. Get some light in here. Yeah, rotation. We're on the wall. We're on the wall. I guess, there it is. We need that camera to obtain, we need a V-Ray physical camera to obtain our proper perspective. What angle we want to view this from. And we'll choose that camera. Something with the focal length. We're on the ground here. Let me use this one. This is orbital thingy right here. We can use that. We'll see how that look with the light settings. Should have brought the light from yeah, I should have brought the lights from another direction. And our plane is just all screwed up, sent away. Let's move back here and let's see what we can do with this plane. Where my plane at? There it is. Okay. I see my dilemma. It won't be with the plane. Let's do the lighting thing. Let me delete this one and bring one in from this perspective. How come it's not showing? Let me go shade it. No wireframe here. I need to work from our left viewpoint. We want to bring this up. Let's take this about real back a bit. That's going to look better. And now we add our lights. What I want to do with the lights, it's going to be wicked. Let's go from this angle. From my left, I'm going to bring a big light. Bring in a big light. I'm going to take this off this direction. We'll mirror this light. Let's mirror that. Okay, then we want to mirror the light, damn it. Copy it. Okay it. No, we don't want this one. We want this one. It mirrored it. Threw me all off. And with these lights, we want to first make them invisible here. We don't want them to show up in the render. And we can increase, we can the multiplier. See what we got here. That's gonna look pretty good. Should. I'm gonna waste too much time, right? It's supposed to be i5. I'm working with it. It's crap. I need tools. Some of the stuff that white people work with, you know, some of that good stuff. Yeah. I'm old and cranky. I'm sorry about that. But you know who you are. That gives me a great look. I'm good with that. And now we're going to get to the fun part, the animation process of this. We want to go to Rayfire. Go to standard primitives. What is this? What is it? What do they call that? Geometry. Okay. Rayfire. Open a Rayfire shooter. We want to add objects. We want to add our text. And for our plane, we want to add that to static kinematic. You got me? And we can fragment this. Let's do a straight 100. I don't want anything to explode or burn up. We'll fragment that. That's how we'll do that. It's destroyed. I don't know if you can see it up in here in this window. Hit the G key. See that? It's destroyed. And with that, I want to do one more thing here. I want to select all. Now that I have them, I want to add a modifier to them. The asperity, Rayfire asperity modifier. You can do that. Rayfire asperity. It's going to make it look like shattered rock. More realistic, like. I like that. And got that in there without crashing. That was great. Put these down. Now, I need something else. One more piece here. I think I'm almost ready to shoot this. Well, to explode it. We want to use Rayfire. Rayfire bomb. I close my panel. Let's try some repositioning here. We'll take the middle out. From the top view here, yeah, we'll be getting the middle part of it. But we need to add it to our, under physics, we need to add it to our simulation properties here. Make sure that deactivate static dynamic objects is on and activate light force is on. We can animate this bomb traveling through the scene and exploding as it reaches the objects. It's a cool effect. I like that. I'll try that next round. So anyway, we can preview it. modifiers panel of this bomb, we have boom. Oh yeah, that worked. Cancel that. I want to add something to this. You might want to select that and add that. My text. Now we can go to physics. Let's bake it. Make it final. We'll finalize it. Nothing's really final. In our tab right here, the layers button, we can delete this layer. That was really violent. I like it though. I like it. That was really violent. Although I like it. I like it although I like it. It'll work. HotDevelopers.net. Let it finish. We'll get a render real quick here. I think this was 20 minutes. Do the render. The damn render might be 20 minutes. Cancel that. I'm in the wrong viewport. This is the viewport I need. See, I can truck my camera. Hope I can get my Chrome in there. And we have Chrome. I want to make it the same color as our panel. I figured with more green in there. Maybe add a third light to highlight the chrome in the front. Maybe use a different font to something a little thicker as far as font size. We'll see, we have the light here on the end there. Yeah. And there's that asperity stuff I was talking about. Make it look like, you can adjust that to make it look more like shattered concrete or splintered wood. Rayfire is the plugin. It's full of options and stuff you can do to make wood, cement, a gel substance, blood if you like. Get deeper into that down the line. Chuck Woods out.